first encounter with Hometown Education Foundation. I was born in a beautiful mountain city in Anhui Province, Ningbo City. My childhood memories are particularly bright and lively. However, when I was in the 9th grade, my father left me forever, and I was truly sad and disheartened at that time. Nevertheless, life had to go on. I became more determined to study hard, but my mother's health was poor, and the family's financial situation was a source of worry for me. At this time, my teacher told me that the Hometown Education Foundation had been established in Ningbo City, which could provide assistance to some financially disadvantaged students to continue their education. Fortunately, I became one of the students supported by the Hometown Education Foundation. With the continuous support of the Hometown Education Foundation, it was soon time for the college entrance examination. Despite always having excellent grades, I became increasingly nervous as the college entrance examination approached. In the end, during the mathematics section of the exam, I spent too much time on the first question, and I felt like I was losing my composure. Because of my struggle with mathematics, I ended up attending a regular second-tier college, Shaoxing Arts and Sciences College. I still remember very clearly that at that time, Professor Li Jianshu, who had been supporting me from the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, wrote me an email saying that they could support me to retake the college entrance examination the following year. But I was afraid of the psychological pressure that the college entrance examination was putting on me, and was concerned that I would not perform well in the second year. So I decided to go to college first, from studying to working. Coming to Shaoxing for my college education was the first time I had left my hometown. I found everything around me to be very new and exciting, and I wanted to do something. College life was colorful, and I joined various student organizations like the debate club and the student union. At the same time, I tutored to earn a living, and I received school scholarships and the National Inspirational Scholarship multiple times during my college years. The Hometown Education Foundation continued to support me during my college years, which strengthened my determination to pursue a postgraduate degree. In 2011, I was admitted to the College of Animal Sciences at Zhejiang University as a master's student. When I entered the university, I had a strong determination to conduct scientific research, and my desire at the time was to become a university teacher. However, I later realized that scientific research required patience, steady accumulation over a long period, and I also wanted to enter society sooner. On the one hand, I wanted to start earning money early, and on the other hand, I wanted to gain social experience. Later, I joined an instrument import and export company and have been working for several years. I have now settled in Hangzhou, have my own family, and have a baby. Life is now stable and happy for me. I often think of the Hometown Education Foundation. Without the encouragement and support from the Hometown Education Foundation, my life might have been different, and my entire life trajectory could have been altered. It's like the butterfly effect, where the flapping of a butterfly's wings can cause a storm on the other side of the ocean. I have kept in touch with Professor Li Jianshu, who supported me since high school, as we both live in Hangzhou. We occasionally meet, and every time I see him, I feel a special familiarity and warmth. I remember that at the time when I wanted to take the postgraduate entrance examination, I was actually conflicted. Professors Yang Tonghai and Hu Jining analyzed the situation of taking the postgraduate entrance examination and employment for me, providing a lot of reference advice, which helped me firm up my choice. Passing on love, writing a prelude. Love is something that can be passed on. Ever since I started working, I've also begun to support students in need through Hometown Education Foundation. I often think, if I can, with my modest efforts, help someone receive a little more education, provide them with additional opportunities for their future, and bring them a little closer to happiness. What a joyous and heartwarming thing that would be. Recently, I came across an article that stated, even if you are born into poverty, hailing from a remote small town or village, if you have the strength and the perseverance, you have the chance to become a trendsetter in the tide of the times. Some of our friends might consider themselves quite ordinary, but I believe we should have confidence. In a good era, it will allow every ordinary person to appreciate their own ordinariness, and it will enable every hardworking individual to savor the rewards of their efforts. I believe that every person should have confidence in themselves, not allowing the current challenges to deter them. Looking back now, I realize that the difficulties I faced earlier have only made me more resolute, more tenacious, and less prone to giving up. The warmth that the Hometown Education Foundation brought into my life was like a beam of light in my darkest days, and to this day, it warms my heart. In the days to come, I hope more kind-hearted individuals will join the Hometown Education Foundation family so that the children in need can feel the support and love. I also genuinely wish that more students from humble backgrounds, through their own efforts and hard work, in this era of both opportunities and challenges, can achieve a beautiful and happy life of their own.